Hello, everybody. I'm not planning on going live for a real long time tonight, but I do have a question. I pretty much said that my treasure chest challenge here, I've filled up the treasure chest, but I was presented with a chance to buy some more silver at what I thought was a pretty good price. Now, this mercury dime has a big hole drilled in it, and that's a pretty big hole when you're talking about a dime. This Roosevelt dime looks like it's been hammered. It's a Philadelphia one, almost cut in half, actually. It's hard telling what year it is, but it's silver. Now, this is a 27, but the date's almost gone. Standing Liberty quarter. I cannot tell if there's a mint mark on there at all. And then there's this 1890 Morgan dollar. It's pretty well worn out, pretty bad. It's an old mint. I went ahead and bought these for my treasure chest challenge because I like the price. That ring's really nice. I don't think I can get this to ring. Barely. It's harder to do a quarter on one of these. The question I have for anybody that might be watching this, if you go to your coin dealer and he has some stuff in a random box or little bowl or something, it says all this stuff, you can have it for a certain price. And it's pretty cheap. At what price would you buy a Morgan dollar worn like this? Now, this thing's, if it's lucky, a coal would be considered coal. It might even be considered worse than coal. I was looking at AmpMex and Money Metals and a few other different places trying to figure out how much the cheapest you could get a Morgan dollar in coal condition would be. Now, seemed like is about $30.99, what they said. Well, this did not cost me near that much, and I didn't have to pay shipping. It's an 1890. Now, I also got these two dimes, which are worse than coal. Obviously, one's got a hole in it. The other one looks like that someone almost cut it in half. And this would be about good, probably. It still has part of the date. But that's my question. Would you buy this stuff if you saw it? If it was cheap enough, what price would you buy it for? That's the real question. What would you be willing to pay for this kind of silver? Worn out slicks. And mind you, slicks are usually a lot less than anything that's at least good. Yeah, it's worn out, I'm going to admit. And it's not real valuable because of that, but it's not going to be a collectible coin. But I still think it has value because it's silver, and silver is, it's something that a lot of us like to stack. And if you're going to stack silver, you're probably not going to get it much lower price than something like this would be. It's still a good sized piece of silver. I can measure if I can grab my scale real quick, which I can. I'm going to guess it's under 26 grams because it's pretty slick. In the dime, which, let's turn this on. I don't know how well this thing reads for the, that reads pretty good. It's 50 grams. We're seeing if it needs to be zeroed out. Yeah, it's quite a bit less than 26. It's under 25. But this thing is, let's say put it in the middle, is gives you the best reading. It's under 25 grams, but it's still 90% silver. This, I'm going to guess it's 5 3/4, and it's 5.73. I was pretty close. So it's lost half a gram. Now, this with the big hole drilled in it, wait a second, you need to tear that out. 579 was 573, but this thing went off a little bit. This is going to be probably under 2 grams because, well, almost, because of the hole in it. This one, it's just bent up and stuff and worn some. I'm going to guess it's about 2 1/4 grams. Boy, I'm pretty close. Oh, whoops, dropped the cell phone. Anyway, that's my question. Would you buy this kind of silver for something like I'm filling up a treasure chest? A bunch of random coins. To me, it has to be cheap enough to make it worth doing. And I thought this was a good enough price for these to do it. Now, the guy I got them from has a few more similar shaped Morgan dollars, and he found several Walking Liberties that are somewhat worn out. So a couple of them were dateless. I'm probably going to buy them. It might be a few weeks or months before I do it, but I'll probably buy all of it just because I like silver and I really want this thing to be heaping. It's going to be close to heaping if I buy all that. Excuse me, a little bit of a hiccups. But, several more Morgan dollars and several more seated halves. It'll probably be heaping over to where it catches no matter how much I shove the coins around. But anyway, that is the question. Would you buy something like this? And what price would you buy it for? Any of these coins. Would you buy any of them if you could get them? And what would you pay for them? I'm not even going to say what I paid for them. This is a 27 standing Liberty quarter. I'm not going to say what I paid for these. I'm just going to ask you what would you pay for them? Be interested to hear what you would pay for something like this. It's slick, but usually slicks, like I said, cheapest coins, silver coins you can buy pretty much. Anyway, anybody out there that's watching, say hi or something so I know who you are, and I'll thank you for stopping by because I'm not staying live too much longer. And looks like everybody left. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I'll probably live stream tomorrow because I'm expecting to get something else that's going to be cool. Maybe. And if not, I won't have anything different, but that's okay too. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.